Today, I'm gonna show you how to cheat on the last boss of Maul. This is a dungeon that is current right now. On the top you see there's 4 days and 9 hours left, so you have 4 days to use this guide and make killing the last boss much easier for you. Here's how it works. Here is the boss. We need to kill this ogre in the middle with a big sword. Here's what this ogre does. He attacks extremely fast. He kills everything really quickly. Just don't even try to fight him. But if you try to fight him, this ogre behind, the blue guy, heals the big guy. So not only the big guy hits hard and fast, but he also gets healed all the time, so he's invincible. Here's how to remove all these mechanics. We have this guy here. If you take 90% of the HP of this guy, he will restore his health and he will fight on your side. He will walk towards the boss, and when he hits the boss, he applies a debuff that prevents the blue guy from healing the boss. But this guy attacks extremely fast, so he will melt this ogre in the blink of an eye. Here's what you do. You go this way then. You kill this, do the same thing with this blood elf. The blood elf fights for your side. You walk towards the boss, and when the blood elf attacks the boss, he puts a debuff on the boss, so the boss does not attack extremely fast anymore. So when both of these debuffs are applied, so you prevent the boss from being healed, and you reduce his attack speed, this is when you can kill the boss. Here is the problem with this mechanics. It is extremely difficult to time both of these units, minis, right. Because this ogre walks much faster than this blood elf. So if you kill blood elf and this ogre at the same time, the ogre will get here much quicker, much faster than the blood elf. So by the time the blood elf gets to the boss, this ogre will already be dead. So the debuff will no longer be applied. That is the main difficulty of this whole boss. Here is how to avoid all that. This blue guy is a mini. He is not a part of the boss. In other words, if you cast execute on this blue guy, you will take half of his HP. As we all know, if you cast execute on the boss or the buildings, you'll take a little piece of shit, right? So what you do is very, very simple. Sorry. You take all your troops, you go this way, you take this blood elf, and you march with this blood elf towards the boss. By the time, when you start fighting the boss, only when you start fighting, not before, you cast execute on this blue ogre, and you cast some unbound mini behind his back. In my case, I will use Worgen from the Alliance family. You kill this ogre during the fight, and nobody is gonna heal the boss anymore. And since we're using Blood Elf, we're reducing the attack speed of the boss, so the boss will be slow. In other words, we turn the boss into a target dummy without using this mechanic. Without even taking this middle tower. We don't even need that. That is how you avoid it. That is how you do it. Let's call it a different way. Okay? That's all.
You no challenge me, scrubs!